Hey guys, it's Daniel. The following is from Chad Channing, where he reflects on Kurt Cobain's songwriting. Quote, "He'd be in the van in the front seat and he had his knee up with a pad there. And he'd always ask us, what rhymes with this? What rhymes with that? He used to always do that, even when we did the Madison sessions with Butch Vig. Before we went to record those songs or even in the hotel room and stuff. He's like, okay, what's a good word that rhymes with monkey? He had this whole booklet of lyrics, and for sure Swap Meet and a few others were not quite finished yet before we recorded them. Things never came out the way he thought they would, or the way he heard them. I think that's common with most songwriters. That's just the way it is, you know? Anybody that's got a real passion for what they're doing are probably never going to be 100% satisfied with any song they ever write. That's one of the things I remember Kurt was always worried about. What if I can't make another good album? What if I can't write any more good songs? How long am I going to be able to keep this up and do that? For instance, Polly's one of the earliest songs that I can remember playing with the band. There were times where we'd be hanging out and Kurt would just be playing the song on guitar, like at his apartment or something. Kurt had a lot of songs that he would write on acoustic and sing. I recall hearing him just kind of messing through songs, sitting down and playing the acoustic. He probably had a lot of songs that were like that nobody ever knew about. When you listen to a lot of the really early 4-track things that he did, a lot of that stuff is just kind of weird, slow, just mellow, trippy stuff that's very much in the vein of Polly, or Sappy, or stuff like that. Who knows how much stuff like that he had that he just never showed anybody. In any case, nothing came of Polly for a while. A lot of the time, it was kind of hard to say what direction Kurt wanted to go, but I definitely remember talking about how he wanted to get things a little bit more pop-oriented. He didn't want to lose the heaviness, he wanted to keep that, but just get things a little more pop-wise than just, I dread to say this, grunge-wise. That started showing up a lot more on this session with Steve Fisk. There wasn't anything like a Sifting or a Scoff. There wasn't anything up-tempo like a Mr. Moustache, nothing brutal like School. But I didn't see them as being that much different. They were just a little more pop, a little more along the lines of About a Girl, so they felt really comfortable. The progression that we made felt pretty natural. Kurt pretty much was a pop songwriter in the first place, just putting a harder edge on the whole thing." End quote. I did an interview with Steve Fisk where he spoke about his session with Nirvana. If you want to see that video, the link is available below.